Okay, yes. Yes, now I do, yes.
I may come to regret that, but okay.
Too late.
What a rat.
What a liar.
What a creep.
To think. He told everybody I was sleeping with him.
Oh, it's so unfair. Just so unfair.
12 years of service and he shoots me down.
We've got to do something. He just can't treat people like that.
Do? And what's to do? Quit?
Well, I can't quit.
It's the same all over anyway.
Well, look, couldn't we all get together and complain?
Complain to who?
You know, let's face it. We're in pink collar ghetto. Hey, let's have another drink.
Oh, this one's on me.
I got it.
No, it's my turn.
I've got it. I've really got it.
What's that?
I didn't think you smoked. You roll your own?
This is a gift from my son. Let's just visit the ladies' room and light up, huh?
Is that one of them marijuana cigarettes?
We don't have enough for everybody. Come on, cool it.
I don't know. We can't, Violet. Somebody might come in.
It is dangerous, Violet.
Would you two show a little spunk? I mean, what are you, a man or a mouse? I mean, a woman or a louse?
Hey, why don't we go to my house? My husband's away. We'll have the place all to ourselves.
We could have ourselves an old-fashioned pop party.
You know, to tell the truth, that stuff don't do much for me.
I smoked a marijuana cigarette once and at a party, and I could never figure out what the big deal was.
Huh.
Threatening hard with a gun?
He knows I've got one too. I keep it right here at all times.
Oh, I can think of. He must have peed in his pants.
Have you ever fired it?
Have I ever fired it? Well, really just once. Right after Dwayne bought it for me, I was coming home from this rodeo in Dallas with my girlfriend one night, and these two men started hassling us in the parking lot. They wouldn't let up, so I was gonna be big because I had a gun. So I reached to get it, and I shot a hole clean through my purse. But they ran off.
I bet they did, just like turkeys.
Wow, this is really good pot. What did you say it was called again?
Owie wowie.
Oh, I love it.
It's primo. You know, I don't think I could ever carry a gun. I don't care. I mean, I don't see how these guys do it. They go out in the woods and shoot these defenseless little animals like Bambi and Thumper and that cute little skunk.
I like to hunt. I'd like to hunt hard. I'd like to chase a lily white tail across the room and see how he likes it. I think she's stoned.
I'm stoned.
I think you're stoned.
Oh, it's so funny.
What's so funny?
I had this image of Hart running for his life, and the whole office is out to get him and hunt him down.
Well, I've just wrecked my diet, but I love a good barbecue, don't you? Dwayne fixed these the other night.
Oh, so wonderful.
Oh, these olives.
Mm. Oh, everything, everything tastes so wonderful. I can't get over it.
What about you, Doralee? I mean, what's your fantasy about doing Hart in?
Me? Well, I think I'd just come riding up one day and give him a taste of his own medicine.
I can just see Hart hanging in there with some dumb look on his face, wondering what the hell happened.
What's your fantasy, Violet? How would you bump off the boss?
I have to give it some thought. I think for me, have to be some kind of fairy tale, you know? Something gruesome and horrible and gory and kind of cute. Scene.
Well, very good, girls. Let's talk about it. So you put two scenes together, right?
Yeah.
So Barbara, don't do like end of scene. Somehow continue the scene over by maybe just passing the joint around.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I can watch you guys get progressively stoned instead of suddenly seeing you stoned. You can take that freedom when you do these kind of scenes. Barbara, at the beginning you were way too slow, and Antonia, you were way too slow. Nancy, you were fine.
Okay.
I don't know if there was line trouble. It doesn't matter. But Antonia, you're doing a Southern accent. And you're doing it real well, honey. But I still have to understand the accent. 'Cause if
Okay.
I don't
Because
understand the accent,
it was Dolly Parton, so it was trying to channel that.
don't channel Dolly Parton. Channel Antonia doing a Southern accent. Because all you have to do is just hit certain words. And you were just going like with 100 miles an hour, and then you'd slow down, and I still couldn't understand you.
Okay, so like enunciate more.
Yeah, so let me hear you just right now say a couple of your beginning lines.
Okay. Okay, where'd my scripts go? What a liar. To think he told everybody I was sleeping with him.
I got that one, that was fine. But after that, you started, I don't know what was going on, but I just couldn't understand you. I did later on, but in the beginning sequence, I did not.
Okay.
Okay, so girls, what I need to ask you is how many drinks have you had already? Do you think?
2.
2 or so. Yeah.
You think 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you're gonna have a third one, right? Because don't you
Well,
say?
no, I say let's have another, or somebody says let's have another drink, and
You pull out the joint.
or
Okay.
let's have another, and they think drink, and I go,
Right. So I liked Nancy's reaction to that. And I'd like to see Antonia, do you smoke dope with your husband? Do
Um,
you?
I think I said that it was dangerous, but then I invited
Yeah. Yeah, so I think both of you need to do a take when Barbara takes that out like a beat of horror, like, oh my God, whichever way you want to do it, either it's totally interested or you're scared, or I don't want to tell you how to do that, but I think there's a beat there where both of you are like, what?
Mhm.
And then Barbara, you have to get deliciously evil in a funny way. Do you know what I mean? It's like, this is too cool. You got one over them, you know? Yeah. And then when you change a scene, this is for everybody. If you have two scenes that you are doing and you do not need to say second scene. What you really need to do is just do some kind of physical thing that could show me. So one of the things that you guys could show me, I'm sorry, I'm talking here. I'm not, you can't even see me. One of the things that you might do is start to pass the joint around. So I can see how each one of you, maybe Nancy coughs, maybe Antonia takes just a really long puff and then blows the whole thing up before it even goes into her, chest. That in itself can be really funny to, and Barbara's like, and then she shows you. And this is a wonderful time for you guys to do just physical, choose a physical thing to do that will really take you into now getting stoned in the home. I love the food stuff. Again, more physical things to do. Like Barbara, the olive, you could gently, the things you do with food can be so funny. You can either lick it all over, pop it in, pop it out. You can chew around it like corn in the cob. That might be too much, but maybe tone it down, Barbara, make it real. Yeah. And oh, it's so good. Yeah, that's it. Nancy, you're eating a what?
Well, it's supposed to be barbecue chicken wing or barbecued rib, but I don't have anything like that. So I rolled up a piece of cheese around a piece of turkey and I'm dipping it in barbecue sauce and I'm trying to
Perfect.
get it around.
Perfect.
And
Perfect.
I
So
think
for you, now that's something you might roll in your mouth and, I mean, you're three women having sex with food.
yeah.
And that was what was so funny about this scene is they went all ballistic on it. And Antonia, you're eating barbecue something.
Yeah, it's supposed to be ribs.
What is that?
Dwayne's ribs, right?
It's actually dried hibiscus flowers.
Ribs.
Dried what?
Hibiscus flowers is the closest thing I had.
Oh, how interesting. How's that taste?
It was good. It's new at Trader Joe's.
Huh.
But yeah, it's supposed to be like barbecue ribs or something.
So maybe you could eat it like a little chipmunk, segment, and just let us enjoy watching you guys get stoned. You know what I mean? Yeah, Barb, really have fun with it. So the beginning I would pick up. So at the beginning, what I would do when you do it for me again is I would do a speed read. Now, what time do you guys have to be out of here?
Well, if are you sending us to our rooms?
Yeah, I was going to send you to your rooms all at once, so there's not too many. There's about three
Yeah.
other scenes.
Well, just let the other, and then we can come back in, and then after we do ours, maybe.
Yeah. So that's what I would do in between. I would speed up the beginning only because you're so angry at him.
Mhm.
So what I was missing from you guys was the before moment. What did he do? Were you guys in there and you were thinking of giving him the rat poison? What in his coffee? I mean, you found out, Barbara, that he's telling everybody that you're sleeping with him.
No, he's still,
No,
he's
no,
telling
that-
Dora Lee that he's sleeping with people.
Antonia, that everybody slept with them.
Yeah, but
Uh,
he just didn't give me the promotion. He
You're
got, he
right.
put this man in my, my place. I've been working for him for 12 years.
Exactly.
Hired this young
And-
dude.
And Nancy, you're brand new, right?
Yeah, I'm just, yeah, I think I'm kind of a goody two shoes. That's the way I come across. It's just can't believe this is happening. And so
Exactly.
just
And
standing up for the ladies.
right. So, but again, what did he do to you? You have to make that up.
Yeah, well,
Didn't he ask you to get him coffee
Coffee.
or-
yes.
and kind
yeah.
of,
He was a chauvinist. I saw that already. He was. you
and
know,
Barbara, you asked him why he didn't, and he just said, well, because, I wanted a man. I mean, see, it's gotta be that you guys at that moment or that before moment has made you so angry, Okay, everybody come back. I love the work you did. So I don't want you to think I didn't.
The other thing, Tony, right at the end, as we were finishing up, Murray came up and he was really mad at me and wanted to play, and he was whapping me. He was doing this rapid fire paw action, whapping at me. And that's, I just took the paper.
I didn't even see that, but that
Okay.
would be funny. Let him do it.
Yeah.
I mean, she may have a cat. That's funny. And the cat's whapping you and you could be whapping it back. Do you know what I mean? Because by the end of this, you guys are really stoned.
Lit, yeah.
And we need to see you get stoned. You can't suddenly be real stoned. We have to see it happen. Okay, so Stephen, who are you with? Kenneth, let's put them up, please. Just a minute before you start, let me just remove everybody's pin here and turn myself off. All righty then. Ready.
1 second. Sorry.
Don't take your time.
It's so hot in my apartment that putting on a sweatshirt is not fun.
Stephen, isn't it, did you have air conditioning there?
Yes, it's terrible.
Oh, no kidding. Really? It doesn't work? No?
No, not really.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
All right.
Ready?
Hold on. One second. It's crazy. The better the weed, the more I wish I could think of how to explain what's so good about it. But the better it is, the less shit I can think of in total, Ugh. So like, you've been buying for me for a few months now. I gotta ask, what's with the suit?
Oh, I'm a process server.
You're a server? Like a butler?
Oh, well, a process server. I'm hired to give people papers they don't want. It's pretty much the easiest job on earth.
Nice, man. Where'd you get that job?
Well, I got a totally useless degree 2 years ago. Then I did nothing for a year. My dad, he got so fed up, and he hooked me up. I got it pretty cool though. Today, I smoked like 5 joints. Gave out some pieces of paper, and I had some Burger King.
Hey, man, have you had their new chicken fries?
Yeah, man, I'd get on the shit. they're fucking mind-blowing, you know? So then I hotboxed my car, and then I got some action from my girlfriend.
She smoked pot?
A little. Uh, she's in high school though.
That's fucking sweet. Illegal love. You're like Jerry Lee Lewis, man. I just read his biography.
No. She's 19.
Oh, that's still cool, I guess.
Yeah, it's awesome. Although I think she's getting old enough where she realized that I don't do much. That these high school guys these days, they'll roll it out and go into Harvard. Even in my best days, I look like a fat, dumb piece of shit next to them.
Whatever, man. It sounds like you got it pretty good. I wish I had a job that easy. Fuck.
Dude, you've got like the actual easiest job in the world.
Hey, you're right, man. I never thought about it like that.
You can actually do whatever the hell you want. You get to sleep all day, and people come by weed at night.
That's totally true. Except tomorrow, because of that bitch daylight savings. I gotta go change my grandma's clocks forward at 7 a.m. Or is it 8 a.m.? I seriously can't figure it out.
Sorry to hear that.
So, like, what have these people done that you go after?
Well, let's see. Today I'm going after the Ted Jones. He forgot to pay his.
Dude, my guy Red gets his weed from a Ted Jones. He's like the #1 supplier in town. Maybe it's him.
I doubt that, man. There's probably a lot of Ted Joneses out there.
Yeah, but not like this one, man. He's what I want to be one day. He's like the Jesus of weed. So I guess he's like Ja or Scarface.
Well, that was crazy. That was crazy, man. Dude, thanks a lot.
Yeah, man. Peace. Have a good day.
That was really good. Ken,
Yes.
is what he's saying affecting you at the end?
No, it's just like I'm just here to buy weed, and he's trying to make friends. So I stay and have joined with him, but I just try to get out.
Well, I didn't feel that way. I didn't feel like you were trying to get out. So I need to see that. But one thing he says at the end would scare the shit out of me. When he says he's the godfather of weed, I think that's a funny moment where you start to maybe think, I don't want to go serve him.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? He says he's the Al Pacino of Scarface.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you know what I mean? I think that's a moment that the guy would go, whoa, wait a minute. You know, maybe we see you tear it up, that you don't, you know what I'm saying? That you don't go there because it scares you.
Okay. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah. I didn't think of it like that. I thought he was just crazy saying shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I didn't think of that either. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, whether, you know, again, it's a comedy.
Yeah.
It's obviously a comedy,
Yeah.
but look for writers' little hints.
Yeah.
If someone were to say to me, even though I think at that point you're blustering, Ken, you're going, oh, come on, there are a lot of blah, blah, blahs. And Steven's like, oh, I don't know. This guy's like, you know, the killer of weed, the Scarface, the Pacino. I think at that point, he's like, if you're stoned, and you are, you're paranoid. You'd be like, oh, okay, well, I gotta go now, and maybe we see you, you tear it up, because you're not gonna go serve him, Otherwise, there's really no reason for him to say that to you.
Oh,
It's
okay.
probably a clue for what scene, what is this from?
It's from Pineapple Express. And actually, what your thoughts are exactly true. He goes to serve this Ted Jones guy, witnesses a murder, and then is on the run from him and cops and a bunch of people for the rest of the movie.
Yeah, it's just, so
Okay.
there's always a reason why something like that is brought up.
Okay.
And so you got to play it. Now, Ken, again, at the beginning, I don't know if it was because you didn't know your lines or whatever, but you were very slow.
In the
So,
beginning. Oh, okay.
So what are you guys trying to do? Are you guys, what do you want from him, Stephen?
I want like a friend or someone to like hang out with because I have he mentions it, like I have a transactional job. People just come and buy weed and then leave. And he's actually sitting down and like smoking with me. So we're talking. I'm just trying to like get a friend and build a relationship.
All right. So how does the scene begin?
It begins by him walking into my apartment to buy weed. And then I kind of convince him to sit down and smoke with me. And then
So
he
is that
sits and
in
smokes.
the scene?
It is, yeah. It's quite before what we actually
Before,
did.
yeah,
But yeah,
before
it's
the scene, before our scene. Yeah.
Well, why
Yeah,
don't you just take the end of that scene, or because I think we need to know that, and again, I as a teacher always say, have fun with it. Just
Oh.
ask what you want. Hey man, sit down. I'm in a bit of a rush. Yeah, sit down, have a toke with me. Then you see, I get the feeling. Otherwise, I didn't get the feeling that you wanted him to stay and talk to you.
okay.
Okay.
So you want us to like improv the beginning of me
Yeah.
just kind of convincing him and be like, hey man, why you gotta leave? Like just come smoke this fucking thing with me. Like, look, it's already rolled, like all that stuff.
Hey man, it's free. I'm giving it to you free. It's my best stuff. You know
Okay.
what I mean? I think that's going to really help it. And then Ken,
Mhm.
we could start to leave,
Yeah.
and then he says, "No, man, sit down.
Okay.
Let's do this." Because then it would make more sense. Because I watching and wondering, well, why are they? If they're smoking a doobie, and they, are these friends? Is it a business thing? I need to know.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can always, if you're doing this in front of a casting director or an agent, and you want to do this scene together, then you could most definitely add that section. Hey man, don't go. I want you to try out some new stuff. This is great. You're going to love it. I love that I've got now 2 scenes with marijuana. Let's see if we can make all the scenes about marijuana. Could be.
Yeah, we saw that scene and then Kenny immediately texted me. He was just like, wow, I guess we got 2 scenes with weed in them today. It's just like, yeah, it appears so.
Yeah.
Gonna be good. So Kenneth, you need to go just a little bit faster at the beginning and then slow
Yeah.
down
Okay.
if you want to.
Okay.
But really take a reaction to what he's talking to you about at the end, because it's like, maybe you don't tear it up because Stephen says that you do go to the house, but maybe you have to show me, yikes. Maybe you're about to tear it up, Kenny, and then you kind of go, oh man, I'm being paid to do this. It's a great little moment for you to act in, Kenny.
Okay.
I want to tear it up. No, I can't because I'm being paid. I'm going to go.
Okay.
Because I knew the writer had set up for something. And Stephen, I think you played Stone if you were funny in it. And I think you could have even more fun,
Okay.
hitting and looking at a picture and then realize you're still talking to him and, come
Okay,
back.
yeah. I wasn't sure
Especially the
how.
high school.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how like spacey I could, because it's like looking into a camera. I didn't want to seem like I was just looking at the script or anything while I was. But okay, yeah, I could definitely be more spacey with it.
Well, you can't slow the scene down too much. But I think around the time when he says she's in high school, I think you've got to take a real break there with you. Yeah, geez, that's a way that, man, that's,
Okay.
virgin, that's territory, that's cool. And then he goes, well, she's 17. I mean, she's still in high school. God, and I think you think that's really cool. I mean, that's probably every guy's dream over the age of 23, right? No? Okay.
Kenny.
It shows you I don't know anything about men. And I'm the first to admit it. All right. And the other thing is, it was funny, Kenny, when you said, oh, you've got the perfect job. Stephen, I loved your reaction. You can even do more than that.
Okay.
Yes, I did. You're having so much fun because you got a friend now.
Okay.
I mean, don't do it too much, but you know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Great. I mean, good work, guys.
Thank
Everybody
you.
come back. All righty. Jennifer, you're doing a scene with Noelle, is that right?
I'm doing a scene with
I am.
Marco, and he's not going to be here till 8:30.
All right, Danny, then you're doing the scene with Noelle.
Right, yeah.
So let's bring up Noelle. And a pen. And where is and there's Danny. What happened to there's Noelle. Hold on, I have to unpin everybody else. Your sound's off, Noelle.
We go?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. 'Cause- okay. Hi, sorry. Yeah, you probably haven't been here before, but you have to wait in line here and you have to grab a number there.
All right.
I can grab it for you. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And this guy
Thank
just
you.
call out number completely out of sequence.
Okay,
It's like a weird game of bingo,
all right.
but no one wins. So, yeah.
So, what's your number?
So this is how it happens. Just like that. Whoa,
Just like what? What happens?
that is very
What?
clever. I mean,
I don't know why that's clever. What's clever? I'm just asking what the number is.
what's your number? And then I go, oh, 118. And then you're like, no, I mean your phone number.
Oh,
That's, yeah, you are good at it. I mean, how long have you been hanging on to that little nuggets?
I haven't. I haven't been hanging on to that. That's not a nugget.
You just
at all.
hang out in a lot of dry cleaners, hit on perfect girls. Yeah, I mean, very clever.
All
All right. It's okay. Give me your phone.
my phone.
Yeah, give me your phone. I'm gonna give you my phone number.
Are you still talking to me?
Don't check it out now, son. Come on here. Just give me your phone.
I'm not chickening out.
Here, come on. Just we'll exchange phone, okay? So you give me your phone. Come on. Okay. Okay. I'll give you mine. Here. You take it. Okay, yeah. And I put my number in and level a playing field a little bit, right?
Do people do this?
And this way you don't have, to feel intimidated. I know how it is here.
I'm not intimidated.
And he's calling me. Okay, I'll call you. Okay, I know how you must feel right now talking to me. I'll see you later. Bye.
Why?
Oh my
Oh.
God, that's so fun. Danny, you're off camera or something. That was so funny. Where is this from?
I Feel Pretty. It's a movie that's kind of new.
Oh, it's hysterical. But now I want all of you, I want you to listen to this. If you notice Noelle put her blouse on and then she said, "You ready?" I would have done that just at the beginning without saying anything. It was such a great piece of business, Noelle. Do you know what I'm saying? You were putting your little over blouse on. I mean, I loved it. You had your bag next to you, could be in your bag. You're waiting for your laundry. You're putting your blouse on. It tells me so much about her. You could even be putting on your earrings, and your blouse. I mean, it tells me right off the bat, she's probably got all of her clothes at the dry cleaners and she's come to pick it up and she's a little off and she's funny. Do you see how those little, and you stopped yourself. You did it before you even started the scene, to start the scene. And I guess what I'm trying to tell you is do it as part of the scene. It was so revealing of a very cute little character.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? And Danny can just be watching you. And that's what makes you think he wants your number too. You can look over, see him, but he's just standing in line. And then I'd love to see a moment where you both just look at each other after you're all dressed and everything, and you go, as he's looking at you, you're a little uncomfortable, but he's cute. So, it's probably your first time here, you got to take a number. Oh, and Danny, I loved it. Even more, more blank, and what the hell is she talking about? Now, at the end, you can't just buzz off, Danny, like you did. Somehow you went off camera. But when Noelle,
I think it was a mistake. Yeah, I don't know what happened, Danny, but your camera went off when I left the scene. But he was supposed to stay on camera for like 5 seconds and be like, what just happened?
Yeah,
we cannot hear you. Your mic is off, Danny.
Danny, your mic is off. But that's not what I'm talking about. But
Oh,
thank you, Noelle. Danny, I think you have to take a moment of confusion like Noelle just suggested.
Mhm.
But I would end with a huge, big smile. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
what the heck just happened? I don't know, but it's never been this easy, and she's adorable.
Okay.
These scenes that you guys chose are really good scenes. I have to applaud you guys, because you can take a lot of time in between to show real character. You know what I mean? Like Danny, maybe you're standing there and you don't want to look at her, but she's so cute. She's taking stuff out of her purse. She's putting on her blouse. You're watching her. What are you thinking about? She catches you. You get a little embarrassed. Maybe you look away. And then there's this dead silence, and she starts with, "Oh, it's probably your first time." Do you know what I mean? Take your time with this, you
Yeah.
guys. It's a delicious scene. So you can end with the confusion, but you can cap it with joy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And
okay.
and Noelle, I would start off with you pulling your stuff out of your purse. Your purse is to the side. I like it. You got your blouse there. You're picking up all your stuff. What time of day is it?
It's like
Mhm.
the end of the morning, late morning, like
All
11
right.
a.m.
All right. So see right there, you putting on your blouse while you're waiting for your laundry shows me you're a late riser. See what I mean? All this stuff can be shown without you ever saying a word, you guys, through just physical activity. In fact, I may have you guys go through this, all of you, once, since what's his name hasn't arrived, we can do it really quickly. And just do your scenes quietly. You can do a word here and there. Here and there. Number. Oh. You don't even need any words.
Oh, with like as few words as possible, you mean?
I really don't want too many words at all. I want you to just feel the character without talking. We have time tonight, so let's do it. Let's bring back and Jennifer, I'll still have you do this, okay? So let's bring back Barbara. Nancy. And Antonia. And Jennifer, I'm sorry, but I'll still have you do it. Don't worry at the end, okay?
It's all good.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you. All right, so no words, just the feeling. I mean, if you want to make onomatopoeia sounds like, oh, whoa, but just let's see what happens. It
Can
just-
we also use the props, Tony?
Absolutely, yes.
I know. Ugh.
If you want to use gibberish, you can. Just not too much.
Oh, Lord. Man.
Jeez.
No. Hola.
I mean,
Yeah.
Antonia, your sound's off.
Whoops. Oh. No, no, no.
Bravo. Bravo. Oh, that was so good. Nancy, was that a banana or was that cheese?
That was a cheese stick with turkey wrapped around it that I dipped in barbecue sauce.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, baby. Porno could be something you could look into.
Next up.
I mean, you guys were hysterical. Really. That was great. And you could feel the characters, right? You could feel yourself getting stoned. It was great. Just really nicely, nicely done. Thank you. All right, let's bring up Stephen. Whoops. And Kenny. Kenny, are you there? Kenny.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just changing.
I never know if you're in the bathroom or not. Wait a minute. Where's now?
I know. So I try to turn on my mic when I'm in the bathroom. So when I hear my name, I can yell from my bathroom. Say, hey, I'm in the bathroom. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite moments. I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Hey, dudes.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, you got my stuff?
Try and do it without words, Kenny.
Okay.
Huh?
We're
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Mm. Do.
One more.
Yeah. Now let's see. You right? Huh? There you go.
Oh. Oh, oh, whoops. Ugh.
Is
Uh,
is the wrist. Real good. Look at that one.
You can, Kenny, you can use gibberish.
okay. Ooh. Where's Ruger?
No, look at this. It's her sees.
All right. What's your roads? Which is a real stress. Oh,
Yeah. Sort of
oh,
zero shot. True. Seems sort of fat. Drew. Sure, sister.
mm-hmm. Parasala, la shot. Oh, oh. Whew. Whoa.
Yeah. Drew. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Czechoslovakia. Yeah, but a shot like a shit. Uh, oof. Uh, uh, not enough.
Sorry, Drew. Sure.
Well,
Sort of.
oh, well, there.
Hi.
Oh, you're funny, Stephen. Hey,
Thanks.
you're funny when you're stoned. It was good, guys. Did you feel any different doing it?
Yeah, I felt just like a super stoned, happy, like a golden retriever who is really stoned, trying to be friends with everyone.
You were like a golden retriever, you know, even if you think about it, even when he says, well, you've got the perfect job, I do,
Oh.
you know,
Yeah,
I do,
yeah.
you know, you can have fun doing stoned. It's, good work. Okay, let's bring in Noel. Thank you, guys. And then we're going to be putting you all in your own rooms. Replace pin. No. How have I done this wrong? Remove pin. And then we've got Noel. Where's Danny? And Noel. Okay. Turn on your sound, Noel.
Um, Me? You know, you know, no. You know, no, no, I don't want to. I don't want to. Ya no, 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 yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna,
Mhm.
darling, no,
Uh, hmm. Uh, hmm. Mhm. Mhm.
mm-hmm,
Hmm. Hmm.
mm,
Hmm. Hmm. Mhm.
mm-hmm,
Mhm. Mhm.
mm-hmm,
Hmm.
mm-hmm,
Mhm.
mm-hmm,
Mhm. Yeah.
mm-hmm,
Oh.
mm-hmm,
What? Hmm.
mm-hmm,
Oh.
mm-hmm,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
mm-hmm,
Hmm.
mm-hmm,
Hmm. Hmm.
mm-hmm.
Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. All right.
Got a couple things from this that was very interesting for me to see. Danny, I think you're horrified when she suggests that you want her number. It'll make it funnier.
Okay.
No, no, you know, uh, yeah, no, that's not what I asked for. No, 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 no. Oh, you're clever. You are really clever. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
I think he's horrified. Um, that it'll make it funnier for her to be then flirty with you to the point of where you really, well, okay, she's twisted my arm kind of feeling. And Noelle, for you, really, I want you to take your time at that beginning. Have your blouse off. Work with that. It's totally off. You're putting that cute little orange blouse on. You're adjusting your earring. Maybe you're even putting on some lipstick. I mean, it's early morning for you, even
Okay.
though it's, noon for him, and catch him watching you because that you are watching her. And when she catches you watching her, Danny, you're so embarrassed that you probably take off your glasses and look away. Do you
Okay.
know what I mean? And no, I didn't mean that. You're just trying to be like, oh, really? What's your number? You got to set her up that way because it makes it funnier when she goes, oh, that's so clever. That is
Right.
clever. So how did you guys feel about that?
I didn't feel good. I mean, it was complicated. I don't know. I didn't, because I didn't, I couldn't get the feeling that we were doing the scene. Like I don't know. I didn't get the sign. I don't know, but it was complicated. Like I haven't seen the switch. I haven't paid attention. Maybe like, I don't know. I didn't get when he asked my number. So I don't know how to react. I don't know. I think it was complicated. I don't know, but I didn't feel like I was connected with him or the scene.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree with you. I agree with you. I didn't feel you were either. But when you got very, very quiet, when you were prattling at the very beginning, you were talking like that, and then suddenly you got very quiet. For me, that's when it became very interesting. When you were waiting for him to do something. And that's what gave me the idea that you needed some sign from him at the beginning that where he's watching you. See, like you are right now, and then you suddenly you get kind of shy, but then you think he's cute. To show me all the different changes you go through before you even speak. You
Okay.
know, oh, you probably haven't been here before, because you can see he looks confused. And the more shy he gets, the more aggressive you can become, because you find that attractive.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
When we
you
talk
think
about
that's
that.
cute, because you have so many men that come on to you anyway, that with this one trying not to.
Yeah, it's not really like, I mean, just like what makes it really funny, it's that she doesn't have any self-confidence, and she just got a hit, like she just hit herself, and then she just suddenly like act like she's so beautiful. But it's Amy Schumer, you know?
Yeah, I don't know the movie, but what happened? She hits herself and
Yeah, it's so funny, Tony. I think it's so funny. Yeah, it's like she doesn't have any self-confidence. She
I
thinks she's
did.
fat.
Yes, I did see the movie, and then suddenly something happens to her, and she's just thinks she's the most beautiful woman in the world.
Yeah, like she thinks
Yeah.
she's so irresistible. Like that's what makes it really funny, because she just the same girl, but she, voilà. That's
Well, that's Amy. That's Amy. You don't have to do it the way Amy does it. I like the
oh
way.
yeah, no, definitely, yeah, no, definitely not. But yeah, no, okay, I will do the whole thing before. I'll get her purse and
Well, isn't
and I'll
that a
try to,
purse right there behind you?
yeah.
Yeah, you don't even
There was
have to
three
have it.
purses.
You just have to have it close to you, and you're taking, the stuff out or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Danny, how did you feel?
In the middle, I guess I should have, I guess, kind of stuck more to the script in a manner of speaking. I guess I kind of felt like I did kind of drift off a little bit.
Well,
As far as
Danny, I think it's not so much that you drifted off. I think that you read music, right?
yeah,
That's what I felt you were doing. It was as if you were reading music to play the drums. And so, you know, just for a moment, okay, just for me, just to play act for me, just the two of you look at each other. Danny, I want you to feel very embarrassed and shy, and you don't know what to do. And Noelle, you think he's so cute. Let me just see what happens. What if someone's looking like you, Danny? Do you straighten your shirt? Do you take off your glasses for a moment? What do you do? Don't tell me, just do it. That's really cute. That's how it should be. You know? That feeling of strength coming from you, Noelle, and Danny getting just all fuzzballed about it, you know?
Fuzzball.
Oh, it's a name I just created,
Oh,
fuzzball.
nice. I like it.
Okay, that's what I
Yes.
want to see. All right,
Okay.
let's bring back in our last one. We've done it, right? Except for Jennifer. Jennifer, let's bring in Jennifer. Poor Jennifer, this last week has not been your week, has it? What scene
Not
are you
really,
doing?
but it's all right.
No, it's not all right. What scene are you doing?
We are going to do a scene from the movie Doubt.
Oh
with
my
the nun
God,
and the priest. It's very different from everyone else's.
very different. Are you
Yeah,
playing-
and when you were talking about just doing the noises and stuff, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I don't know how we're going to be able to do that because there's not quite as much activity in ours. It's more dialogue heavy, but I guess we'll just do the scene first and then you can see it.
It's easy to do that. Are you playing the nun?
Yeah,
You're playing the Mother Superior or the young nun?
the older one. I can't say her name. I've never seen the movie.
Oh, well, don't worry about it. I played the nun.
Okay.
This is a good thing for you in Meisner because it's a listening exercise, except your mind is already made up.
Mhm.
Do you want to try it quietly with someone who does anybody know this scene? I know it. It's a scene where she accuses him, or it's the end scene?
It is the scene where she's trying to accuse him, but from my understanding, it's close to the end.
And you know, with this movie, Jennifer,
Mhm.
we never know if he really did it or not.
Yeah,
He's posted to a much higher rank.
interesting. I was trying to look it up a little bit before class today. I was like, I wonder where it goes because I know that like we can decide for ourselves, where it goes, but then the film might be different. And I was like, what happened? And then I couldn't find anything, and I was like, okay, did nobody just put it up? I'm a little confused.
What happens is
Interesting.
she sees him playing with one of the kids.
Mhm.
And in particular, one of the kids who's Black, and this kid just loves him. He just loves him. And the mother is crazy about this priest. He's bringing her very poorly adjusted son out of his shell. And the Mother Superior, who's Meryl Streep, really believes that he is having sex with the children.
Mhm.
No one's ever complained, nothing. But he plays with them, And she finally talks to the hierarchy and gets him fired from her church, big church. And instead of them demoting him, they put him in a more important position at another bigger church. And there's a younger nun, who fights for him, and this other mother fights for him.
Yeah,
And-
I'm like the older one in this.
Yeah, you're
scene.
playing the Mother Superior. It's a much harder role. And
It is a difficult role. I don't know how to be a nun too, so it's
well, she is
yeah.
very, very clear
Mhm.
about what she feels. And he's very clear that he is not doing that he loves children and that he's a good priest. And that's why this picture is called Doubt, because we never find out if he ever did do anything to the children, and the children loved him and the parents loved him. And he was just a warm, wonderful priest. But she instinctively feels that he is evil.
Mhm.
And that
Very strongly. Yeah.
she won't look at it any other way. So it's really a killer movie because you feel so sorry for for Seymour Hoffman, and yet you yourself at the end have doubt because the mother pleads for him and the boy loves him and this other boy loves him and he's just so good with the kids, you know. That's why it's called Doubt. So if you want to do the isms with someone like Steven or Danny or Kenny, have you guys seen it all? Everybody come back for a second, because I'd like to do the nonverbal stuff with
Yeah. Although Marco should be here in like a couple minutes, so if you'd just like to hold off. I'm not sure. He told me earlier when we were meeting once more on Zoom, so I'm not sure if he emailed you or not.
No, he didn't. But that's okay. You know, that's okay. You know, just who's playing the music? Was that you, Noel?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was an ad on my phone. Yeah.
all right. Well, I'm going to put you in your rooms then to work, and Jennifer will just wait. Okay, because
Okay. Should be any minute, so.
all right, hold on. So in breakout rooms. Exactly. Okay, great. All right, in room 1, let's put Antonia, Barbara, and Nancy. In room 2, we're going to put Danny and Noel. And in room 3, we're going to put Kenneth and Stephen. And I guess when he comes, Jennifer, I'll try and put you guys in the room. So how long do you guys think you need? 15 minutes? 20 minutes?
Sure.
15 is fine.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so accept your rooms. So you can do it with me if you want to a little bit till he gets here.
Like the nonverbal or the scene?
I don't have the scene in front of me, baby, because I didn't, cast these scenes.
Oh, right. Do you want me to send it to you?
Yeah,
We're starting on the end of page, hold on, let me open my email. On the end of page 83. Go ahead.
83. You're sending me 83 pages?
No. It's 12 pages.
Jesus Christ.
12 pages, but it's on the end of page 8, which is also page 83. You'll see.
All right, well, send it to me, honey. At least I can go through it with you. Toni.attell@gmail.
It's the one that you always send us stuff from, right?
Yeah, Toni.attell@gmail. Hmm. Hmm.
Just like that. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So me and Marco were starting with the line where she says, "What are you doing now?" On the end of page, what says page 83?
I'm on 83. I don't see it.
It's the last line.
Oh, on 83.
Yeah. So what are you doing
And
now?
let me get glasses on.
Okay.
This is so small.
And then how important is it for me to wear the head covering in this, do you think?
I think it will help you.
Okay, because it's kind of like a lot. That's why I was like, I don't know. Hold on. This is what I have. But like, I feel like it covers me a lot.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
okay.
Something like. Hello? Or is this okay? Or should I do something like that?
Well, now you. No, because then you look like a Iranian terrorist.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
What about just something white? Don't you just have a white scarf?
I was looking and I couldn't find anything right before. So for
Okay.
the moment, no.
You have a white sweater or white
I have a
anything?
white sweater.
Yeah, let's try that because that.
That's why I was like, it's kind of like a lot going on. Hey, girl.
And her name is pronounced Aloysius. Aloysius.
Aloysius? I'm horrible with names. I'm like,
No, you're not.
all right. There we go. Oh, how about this?
Yeah,
It's better.
nice.
Okay. So are we doing the verbal or nonverbal?
Let's do the verbal. Then I can understand the nonverbal.
Okay. I feel like that's probably smart. Okay.
Here we go.
What are you doing now?
I'm writing down what you say. Might be important when I have to explain why you have to be removed.
This morning before I spoke with Mrs. Miller, I took the precaution of calling your last parish.
What'd he say?
Who?
The pastor.
I didn't speak to a pastor. I spoke with a nun.
You should have spoken to the pastor.
I spoke with a nun.
You know, that's not the proper route for you to have taken, sister. The church is very clear. You're supposed to go through the pastor.
Why? You have an understanding, you in here?
No, you have no right to go rummaging through my past.
You have a history. This is your third parish in 5 years. Why?
Call the pastor.
I'm not
And
calling
ask
the
him why I
pastor.
left. It is perfectly innocent.
I'm not calling the pastor.
I am a good priest.
No, you will go after another child and another child until you are stopped.
What nun did you speak to?
I won't say.
I have never touched a child.
You have.
You haven't the slightest proof of anything.
But I have my certainty. And armed with that, I will go to your last parish and the one before that if necessary. I'll find a parent, Father Flynn. Trust me. I will.
You have no right to act on your own. You have taken vows, obedience being one. You answer to us. You have no right to step outside the church.
I will step outside the church if that's what needs to be done. Till those doors should shut behind me. I will do what needs to be done. They'll all be damned to hell for it.
You should understand that, or you will mistake me. Now, oh, excuse me. That's your line.
You should understand that, or you will mistake me. Now, did you give Donald Miller wine to drink?
Have you ever done anything wrong?
I have.
A mortal sin?
Yes.
And
And I confessed it, Father.
then whatever I have done, I have left in the healing hands of my confessor, as have you. We are the same.
No, we are not. We are not the same. A dog that bites is a dog that bites. Now, did you or did you not give Donald Miller wine to drink?
No,
Mental reservation?
no.
You lie. Very well then. If you will not leave my office, then I will. And once I go, I will not stop.
Wait. I can't say everything. You understand? There's things I can't say. Even if you can't imagine the explanation. Sister, remember, there are things beyond your knowledge. Even if you feel certainty, it is an emotion, not a fact.
You will request a transfer and take a leave of absence until it's granted.
You leave me nothing.
It's Donald Miller who has nothing, and it's you who took full advantage of that.
I've done nothing wrong. I care about that boy.
Why? Because you smile at him and sympathize with him, and you talk to him as if you were the same? You are a cheat. And that warm feeling you experienced when that boy looked at you with trust was not the sensation of virtue. That could be got by any drunkard with his tot of rum.
I can fight you.
And you will lose.
Where's your compassion?
Know where you can get at it. Stay here. Compose yourself. You can use the phone if you like. Good day, Father. I have no sympathy for you. I know you are invulnerable to true regret. And cut your nails. Boy, why is it so hard to be a nun? Oh my goodness.
Well, let me ask you this. So you think you saw him give wine to this child, right?
Right. But
Have
the
you ever-
wine out of the holy wine, right? The one by the altar that there is like sacred. That's my understanding of it anyway. So it's not like communion or anything like that. It's like,
you just saw him give a little sip of wine to a boy.
yeah.
What is it that you feel inside you? Have you seen this before? Have you recognized it in other priests and seen nothing happen? You know, seeing.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think so.
And
I think
you've
that's
seen-
why I'm so adamant on it.
and you are.
Mhm.
And he really fights for his life. And the thing is, you really like this priest. Which, in truth, if you've ever seen a pedophile, and I had to go to visit my ex-boyfriend some time ago when I was 30, and he was placed in jail. And there was a pedophile there, and his wife was drunk out of her mind. you know. And when I walked in, you know, they're all lined up. This beautiful black man, so sweet looking. I mean, really a sweet person said, "Excuse me, ma'am, have you seen my wife?" And I said, I think there was a lady who was very drunk and the guards threw her out. And he said, "Oh, yes, that's my wife." I felt so sorry for him. He was the last person in the world that I would have looked at as a pedophile. Just this sweet, very gentle black man, kind of big, little Santa Claus looking. And so there's a feeling that you have to feel that this man is just friggin' lying to you.
Okay.
How could you be scratching? Mommy defleed you just 2 days ago. Baby girl. Oh my God, these dogs, I love them. So, and even when the mother comes and begs, you're so strong about it. She begs you from the bottom of her heart that this has helped her son beyond belief, that his kindness, his generosity, and you won't. And at the very end, the young nun talks to you, and we find out that you never called the parish at all.
Oh, really?
No, she never called the other parish. She did not speak to a nun. She did not speak to the pastor. Just her instinct.
Huh. Yeah, I find this script really, really difficult.
I had to play Sister Eloisa, and I found it difficult too.
Yeah.
So you need to find in your heart that you love children, and something has set something off in you that you just don't believe him. So it could be the way you've seen him act with the children.
Mhm.
Hold on, go up to the, just go above your opening line.
Okay. To what point?
Go to page.
Yeah, because we were trying to choose a script and I was really busy last week and Marco was really busy this week. So this is one of the only ones we really found in that short amount of time. And I read through it and I was like, okay, this isn't easy. Like,
All right, let's just go above it to page 5.
okay, which
Let's
one?
just go to page all right, let's just go to page, is it 4 or 5, where she gets on her knees after the wind has blown off her papers.
Okay, that line, even more to the point, what are you doing in the priesthood?
Yes.
I'm back with my thing. All right, so we're starting at that line?
Yeah, let's just see what we find out.
Okay. Even more to the point, what are you doing in the priesthood?
You are single-handedly holding this school and this parish back.
From what?
Progressive education and a welcoming church.
You can't distract me, Father. This is not about my behavior. It's about yours.
No, this is about your unfounded suspicions.
That's right. I do have suspicions.
Just leave that, it's not important.
I will decide what's important.
Why do you suspect me? What have I done?
You gave that boy wine and you let him take the blame.
That's completely untrue. Did you talk to Mr. McGuinn?
All McGuinn knows is that the boy drank wine. He doesn't know how he came to drink it.
Did his mother have something to add to that?
No,
So that's it.
I am not satisfied.
Ask the boy then.
He'd protect you.
Why would he do that?
Because you have seduced him.
You're insane. You've got it in your head that I've corrupted this child after giving him wine, and nothing I will change that.
That's right.
But this has nothing to do with the wine. Not really. You had a fundamental mistrust of me before this incident. It was you that warned Sister James to be on the lookout, wasn't it?
That's true.
So you admit it.
Certainly.
Why?
I know people.
That's not good enough.
It won't have to be.
How's that?
You will tell me what you have done.
Oh, I will.
Out again.
Sister James is convinced I'm innocent.
Oh. So you talked to Sister James? Well, of course you talked to Sister James.
Did you know that Donald's father beats him?
Yes.
And might that not account for the odd behavior Sister James noticed in the boy?
It might.
Then what is it? What did you hear? What did you see that convinced you so thoroughly?
What does it matter?
It matters. What does it matter? I want to know.
Out this window, I saw you grab William London's wrist. And I saw him pull away.
Are you serious?
I am.
That's all?
Yeah. That was all.
That's nothing. So you obviously saw that the way he touched the boy and the way that the boy pulled back away from him
Mm-hmm.
was not a normal way.
Got it. And I was already suspicious before that.
So it's the way that the boy pulled back, maybe a boy that was scared of him
Mhm.
or didn't want to be touched, I think you've seen this before in a church, and you know that feeling, that kind of child. Have you watched on HBO Woody Allen versus Mia Farrow?
No,
Well,
I don't have HBO, but
Well, there's an area of it. I've only seen two of it, but there's an area in there where they talk about this little girl that was his stepdaughter, and how she cringed from him, how she tried to pull away from him, how he kept fondling her and holding her and watching her, and how she was so uncomfortable with it. And maybe what you saw is the uncomfort in this boy, the uncomfort
right.
in him. And
Yes.
I think that's what's made you, and by the way, she's just as guilty as he is, by the way. She's very formal. She's very uptight in this church. She's not welcoming. She's very strong. This is what you have to do, when you have to do it, how you have to do it. She didn't make it fun. She
And I've
doesn't.
known people like this before.
Then take it off of them. So let's just try it in guttural sounds.
Okay. So just for clarification, we can do a little bit more gibberish in this scene, or
Yeah.
okay.
Wait a
Because
minute.
with
let
the
me-
others, I was like, when you were like, oh, just try not to talk a lot. And I was like, I don't know how we're going to do that.
No, you can do that. I mean, why is this? There we go.
And then we're going to start at the part where, what are you doing now in this one, right? We're not going to go back.
Yeah, but you don't have to do all of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Ah.
Huh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hmm. Hmm. Ha ha.
You know?
Ah. Nyam, da, 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 da.
Yeah. No. How do you know? No.
Yes, no. No, 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 no.
No.
None of me.
Mm-mm.
None of me. No, no, no.
No.
Nama.
Nama home. No.
Maybe it. No, mama, no.
No.
No, no.
Uh-huh.
Ma, na.
No.
No, no,
No.
no, no.
You know.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. And I know. No. I don't know.
So how'd you feel?
Interesting, because it was kind of hard to follow the scene with it, because I feel like the scene's kind of repetitive, but I feel like the emotions were more clear, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they were. And
Yeah.
you were more determined. There was not, you weren't going to be talked out of it. You knew. And what always got me about this film was, why does she lie? And because he says, that's not the way to go. You need to talk to my pastor. No, I talked to a nun, as if the nun would know more, as if she knew that the pastors would stick together. Do you
Right.
know what I'm saying?
It's
And
like she was-
I'm sorry, what?
No. I was like, it's like she thought that there was some conspiracy that would go against
Well,
her.
what's interesting is I think there was. And there has been, I mean, he got a better job in a much bigger place. And at the end, the young nun is talking to her and she says, what proof did you ever have? And Meryl Streep says, none.
Yeah.
None.
No, I think it's more
She
of a
says,
threat.
but I had doubt. I
Right.
had doubt. And I found that very interesting because he played such a nice, priest. He
Right.
was nice. Do you know what I mean? He was nice to everybody. He chatted with everybody. He was very warm with everybody. I didn't like her in this. I hated the movie because I felt she was crucifying him for no
Yeah,
reason, and yet
She doesn't
And
seem
yet-
very likable. Yeah.
she had doubt.
Mhm.
And that's why it was called doubt. She felt something weird. So, I may have to do this with you. Are you okay?
I'm okay
You
with
know,
that.
because this is the way you're going to be doing it with casting directors.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
No, it does. I just feel like this role is a little bit maybe beyond what I would normally play anyway. I think it's a little bit more mature, if that makes sense.
It is.
I think that might
But,
be why I'm struggling with it a little more.
well, how can I help you, Jennifer?
I don't know. That's the question. I'm not sure.
I
I think
thought
it's
that-
just
I thought you did a good job. But
thank
it's
you.
a,
I think it's just
a
the way I feel
very,
with it.
it's a very powerful, and I was surprised. I did this in the Meisner class. I went, oh shit. He gave me the role of Sister Aloysius, and he gave it to me to play with the younger Spanish girl. The scene was with the young nun at the end, or not, well, towards the end. And I have to tell you, I was going, fuck, the same way. And I think for you, you just have to play her. She's convinced. She saw the way he grabbed the boy's arm, and she could feel that the way the boy pulled away, there was something there.
Right. Okay. That part's all clear to me. Yeah, I think
So what you mean, playing someone
I just think, yeah,
so
the role of
stern?
the role of the stern, older, more mature nun to me is like it's a little foreign, but that's another reason why I said yes to this because I was like, okay, it's different for me. So
It's challenging, but these things are good for you because you may have to play a school teacher like this, who has to report another school teacher. I mean, and the thing that's hard about this is everybody likes him, and that pisses her off. Everybody, even her protege, the young nun, likes
yeah,
him.
you know what? I've been in situations similar to this before where, for instance, like my boss or something will be doing something that I don't see is right, but I'm the only one that sees it. And I'm like, okay, doesn't anyone else see that this is like not the way that it's supposed to be? Like, what, am I the only one here? You know what I mean? And everyone else
Yeah.
loves her. And I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
he's Mr. Popular. The parents love him. The kids love him. She has run this very dusty, very stolid church her way. And it's almost as if she's afraid for him to come in and change her church. He has his ways, she has her ways. Her ways is stern and tough. His ways are tender and warm.
Mhm.
And I really felt neither one was absolutely right. And maybe, I mean, if there's a moment that you think that you might have the doubt, I think you're testing him by saying, well, I called the parish. I talked to the nun. And he even fights on that, saying, so what? I mean, what, you shouldn't do that. But in a way, you're testing him to see how upset he gets.
Right.
And the problem is he could be upset about anything. He could be upset because she's doing it the wrong way. Who did you talk to? She won't tell him. She's empty with what she's saying. But the thing that is that this is her church and she has doubt, in a sense.
Interesting. It's interesting to know that it doesn't really get resolved in the end. Like we never really get our answer. Because that's what I was so curious about before. Because I was like, okay, where does this go? And I kept looking it up and I was like, where does it go? Like I
You
usually
never-
look at like when
You never
we
know.
get scripts and stuff, I look at like I read the little summary of it and then I look at like character analysis sheets and stuff because I find that really interesting because you learn a little bit more about the character without actually reading the script or actually watching the movie. And I was just trying to find the end, and it basically ended with this scene. And I was like, okay, then what? You know what I mean? So I think in my notes for the character, I put in my own way, I feel like I win. Because I kind of get the last say in the scene. But
Oh, you do.
yeah.
You do, babe. You do. Okay, hold on. Let's see. All right, kids, you're all coming back in. So I'll probably read it with you, sweetheart.
Okay, sounds good. We can go at the end too, just in case Marco gets here.
Sure, absolutely.
Tell me actually.
Okay, let's let everybody back in. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, so I'm gonna put up, we're almost all back. Who's not back? Noelle and Danny. Come on, Noelle and Danny.
Did Marco get home? Get home. No?
No.
Yeah, I'm
He
gonna
never
do
he
it.
hasn't emailed me either, so I assume he's still
Hmm.
coming.
All right, so let's let the three girls do it first. I'm gonna do it with her. You know, to tell you the truth, that's how you would do it. You're gonna be doing it with the casting director. We haven't even done that yet. If we go through, if we go through our next round, I'm gonna have to start reading with you the way you would do it with the casting director. All right, here we go.
What a rat.
What a liar.
What a creep.
I can't believe he's going around telling everybody I slept with him.
Oh, it's so unfair, just so unfair.
12 years of service, and he shoots me down.
We've got to do something. He just can't treat people like that.
Do? What's to do? Quit?
Can't quit.
The same all over anyway.
Oh, look, couldn't we all get together and complain?
Complain to who? I mean, let's face it, we're in a pink collar ghetto. Let's have another drink.
Well, this one's on me.
I've got it.
It's my turn.
No. I've got it. I've really got it.
What's that?
I didn't know you smoked. You roll your own?
Oh, this is a gift from my son. Let's just visit the ladies' room and light up. Huh?
Is that one of them marijuana cigarettes?
We don't have enough for everybody. Cool it. Let's just go.
Oh, I don't know. We can't, Violet. Somebody might come in.
It is dangerous, Violet.
Oh my God, would you two show a little spunk? I mean, what are you, a man or a mouse? I mean, a woman or a mouse?
Hey, why don't we go to my house? My husband's away. We'll have a place to ourselves.
Yeah, we could have ourselves an old-fashioned ladies' pot party.
You know, to tell the truth, that stuff don't do much for me.
I smoked a marijuana cigarette once at a party. I could never figure out what the big deal was.
Huh.
Oh, Well, threading heart with a gun?
He knows I've got one too. I keep it right here at all times.
I can think of it. He must have peed in his pants.
Have you ever fired it?
If I ever fired it, well, really just once, right after Dwayne bought it for me. I was coming home from this rodeo one night in Dallas with a girlfriend of mine, and these two men started hassling us in the parking lot. They wouldn't let up, so I was gonna be big because I had a gun. So I reached to get it, and I shot a hole clean through my purse. But they ran off.
I bet they did like turkeys.
Wow, this is really good pot. What did you say the name of it was?
Oh, well.
Well, I love it.
It's primo. I don't think I could ever carry a gun. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't care. I don't see how these guys like Hart go into the woods and just shoot these defenseless little animals like Bambi and Thumper and that cute little skunk.
I like to hunt. I like to hunt Hart. I like to chase his little white tail across the room and see how he likes it.
Ah,
I think she's stoned.
Am I stoned?
I think you're stoned.
I think it's so funny.
What's so funny?
Oh, I have this image of Hart running for his wife, and the whole office trying to get him and hunt him down.
Well, I have just wrecked my diet. But I love a good barbecue, don't you? Dwayne fixed these last night.
So wonderful.
Oh, he's out.
Oh, everything tastes so wonderful. I can't get over it.
What about you, Dorothy? I mean, what's your fantasy for doing him in?
Me? Well, I'd like to just come riding up one day and give him a taste of his own medicine.
I can just see Hart hanging there with some dumb look on his face, wondering what the hell happened to him.
What's your fantasy, Violet? How would you bump off the boss?
Huh? I'd like to think about that. I do it. For me, kind of like to have to be like a fairy tale, Something really horrible, like something gory and horrid, and really scary, and kind of cute.
Well, I want some Maui Wowie. That was really good, girls. You really took all my notes. Everybody come back. You took all my notes and you were really good. How does the rest of you feel? Wasn't that fun?
Yeah, they really took your direction well. That was really good. The second, I really saw a difference between the first and second time, but
Yeah.
it was really funny.
I
Good.
was-
loved it both times.
It was really, hi, Marco.
Hi.
It was really, really excellent, you guys.
It was super good. Yeah, when I joined the end and I heard you guys, but it was so funny.
Good.
You have
Super.
gray hair, Marco?
Yeah,
It's
he
blue,
does.
right?
it's frosted.
It's
Ooh,
actually
you
yeah,
look
it's
hot.
gray.
You look cute.
Is that what they did to you today?
Yeah, for like a short web series.
And do you have to keep wearing it like that?
No, it is spray.
Oh, good. No, it was really good. Really, really good. Why don't I put you and Jennifer? Let me see if I can put you guys in a room. Jennifer, you know how to tell him what we talked about, right? So I'm putting you guys in room 4. Okay? So I'm opening the room. Can you accept it, Jennifer and Marco? Okay, good. So just lovely girls. It was a joy to watch. I really enjoyed all of it.
I'm
Really.
sorry, I'm getting an invitation for room 2, so I'm gonna say not now.
Say
Yeah,
not
right.
now.
I'm getting room 1.
Just don't take it.
Okay.
I just clicked out
out.
of it.
Yeah, just.
But Tony, I gotta run. I'm so sorry. Love you, and I don't want to be rude, but
Bye, Barbara.
I gotta
Barbara.
run too.
Bye.
I have a photo shoot in the morning.
Well,
Okay.
I gotta.
I got to get up early too and get a lot of stuff done before I can leave. So no offense to anybody.
Night.
You all are great.
But let's try not to do that in the future, please, because
Mhm.
everybody has stuff to do. So, okay.
Thank
Bye, kids.
you. Good night.
Night.
Bye.
Kenny, are you there?
Yeah.
Kenneth.
Oh, Kenny.
All right, so I'm pinning you up. You and Steven.
You're inviting me to room 3?
No, do not go to room 3.
Oh, so it says not now. Okay.
Just say not now, please.
Now. Okay.
There you are. Okay. I'm pinned. All right. Here we go.
Oh, okay. So, give me a sec. Something wrong with his feed. Give me a sec. Yes. Do. Okay. Oh. So, dude, thanks for the week. See you later.
Steven, your microphone is off. Are you really stoned right now?
I'm going full Daniel Day-Lewis on this one. Full method. I'm ripped beyond comprehension. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Well, all right.
Well, dude, thanks for the weed. I'll see you later, I guess.
Hey, Dale, no, don't take off, man. Come on, smoke this fucking thing with me.
No, I got a lot of things to do. So maybe next
Oh,
time.
come on, man. I just rolled the stuff that we were talking about. You know how good this is. I can't smoke all this by myself. Stick around, hang out a little bit.
Got a lot of going on though.
Come on, man. Look, it's already rolled. It's already in my hands. Come on, man.
All right, maybe just 1 or 2 puffs.
All right. Mm. So, hey, Dale, man, I got to ask you. You've been buying weed for me for a few months now. I got to ask, what's with the suit?
I'm a process server.
You're a servant? Like a butler?
No, process server. I'm hired to give people papers they don't want. It's pretty much the easiest job on earth.
Nice, man. How'd you get that job?
Well, I got a totally useless degree 2 years ago. And I did nothing for the whole year. Then my dad, he got so fed up, they hooked me up. Oh, I got it pretty sweet though. Today, I smoked like 5 joints. Gave out some pieces of paper, and I ate some Burger King.
Hey, man, did you get those new chicken fries?
Yeah, man, I had to get on the shit. They're fucking mind-blowing. So then I hotboxed my car, and then I got some action with my girlfriend.
Did she smoke pot?
A little. She's in high school.
Oh, that's fucking sweet. Illegal love, man. You're just like
No.
Jerry Lee Lewis. I just read his biography.
No, she's 19.
Oh, that's still sweet, though.
Yeah, it's awesome. Though I think she's getting old enough where she realized I don't do much. And these high school guys these days, they all wrote it out and going to Harvard. Even on my best days, I feel like a fat, dumb piece of shit next to them.
Whatever, man. It sounds like you got it pretty good. I wish I had a job that easy. Fuck.
Dude, you got like the actual easiest job in the world.
Hey, you're right, man. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, you can actually do whatever the hell you want. You get to sleep all day, and people come by weed at night.
That's totally true. Except tomorrow. Is that bitch daylight savings. I gotta go and change my grandmother's clocks at 7 a.m. Or is it 8 a.m.? I seriously could never get that figured out.
Sorry to hear that.
Yo, so like, what have these people done that you go after?
Oh, let's see. So today I'm going after Ted Jones. He forgot to pay his.
Dude, my guy Red gets his weed from a Ted Jones. He's like the #1 supplier in town. Maybe it's him.
I doubt that, man. Oh, there's probably a lot of Ted Joneses out there.
Yeah, but not like this one, man. He's what I want to be someday. He's like the Jesus of weed. So I guess he's like Ja or Scarface.
Well, so that was crazy. Thanks a lot, man.
Oh yeah, no worries, dude. Peace.
That was really good, you guys. Everybody come back. That was really good. And Kenny, I liked what you did. You took my thing for the ending, which made it very funny. You know, like, oh God. But you know, here's the deal about acting. And I have to tell you, I always felt this on TV as well as movies. You always feel rushed because they rush you. You know, you're on a set, you're aware of time and all that stuff happening. So if the director gives you permission, like Kenny, I gave you permission to really express your different emotions there,
Yeah.
take your time even more. I loved you getting still and thinking about it and going back and forth.
Mhm.
But you still could have taken a few extra seconds.
Okay.
So I want to encourage you guys to take your time. You know, when you have moments, do them. Fill them with activity. It doesn't have to be you guys talking. Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I really liked what you did. What, Noel and Danny, what did you think?
It was good. Stephen, you play Stone very well.
Doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks.
Kenneth, you too.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun scene. It's cool to see people doing fun scene. Like it's different.
It is, you know. I like it a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. All right, so let's bring up Noel and Danny.
Good job, Kenny.
Good job too.
Wait.
Ugh.
Okay. You got your shirt on, Noel. You gonna keep it on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what? Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. You want me to take it off?
Well, that's the direction I gave you. I wanted to see how it worked, but if you don't want to, you don't.
Oh no,
have
but
to.
I thought it was just like, like when you just give us advice, like you can do that, do that.
You don't
But
have
I
to
can
do it. You don't have to do it. I
I
just
can
thought
do it if you want. I thought it was just like an option. I didn't know you wanted me to do it, but I can do it.
I just thought it was funny. I wanted to see how it worked. So I want to get you guys into more activities. All right, here we go.
Hey, sorry. You probably haven't been here before, but you have to wait in line and just get a ticket.
Oh, right.
I can just grab it for you if you want.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
sure.
Thank you.
And this guy just call out number completely out of sequence,
Oh, okay.
It's like a weird game of bingo,
All
but no
right.
one wins. So yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What's your number?
Wow. So this is how it happens. Just like that. Whoa.
Just like what? What happens? Like what?
That is very clever.
I don't know why that's, what's clever. I'm just asking you what the number
I
is.
mean, yeah, a number. I mean, yeah, you like, what's your number? And then I go, oh, it's 118. And then you're like, no, I mean your phone number.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, you are really good. How long have you been hanging onto that little nuggets?
I haven't been hanging on to that. That's not a
Yeah.
nugget
Yeah,
at
you
all.
go on dry cleaners, hit on perfect girls. I mean, well, yeah, it's all right. Give me your phone.
My phone.
Yeah, just give me your phone and I'll give you my phone number.
Are you still talking to me?
Don't chicken out now, son. Come on, here. Just give me your phone.
I'm not chickening out.
We'll just exchange phone. Okay, that way you don't feel weird. Okay, you give me your phone. Here, give it to me. Yeah, like this. Cool. I'll give you my phone here. Yeah, you know, we just exchange phone. That's it. Level the playing field a little bit, you know.
Do people do this?
Here. And this way, you know, you don't have to feel intimidated, you know. I know. Like. Here.
I'm not intimidated.
Oh, I think they're calling my number. I'll call you, okay? I know you don't have to think too much about me, okay? Bye.
Okay. Bye. I guess. Wow. That's interesting.
Oh, that was really cute, you guys. It was cute. So, Noelle, how did you feel about putting on the shirt? Did it feel stupid to you, or?
No, it didn't. It for me, it didn't make sense because I'm in a dry cleaner and I'm waiting for my clothes. So I'm like, I just come in, you know. So for me, I'm with my bag, but I'm not where I don't have to put something on, you know. But like, I don't know how it felt, how you think it looks when I did it. What do you think?
I thought it was cute, but again, you know, this is an example of if a director gives you direction and, you know, it doesn't work for you or it doesn't feel like it fits in the scene, you have every right to say to them, you know, depending on what it is, if it's a play, you can say to the director, just like you said to me, it just didn't feel organic. If it's a movie or TV show, I would say do what they ask you to do. But I understand if it didn't work. I liked it.
Okay.
But if it didn't work for you, then don't do it.
Usually when you give any direction always helps. So I'll never think, I never even think about like, does it make sense? Because usually it always makes sense. But like sometimes, you know, when you just give like, you know, like some tips, like, yeah, maybe you should touch your hair, maybe. So I thought it was one of them. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna choose, you know, to get the purse and look at him, but maybe I won't, you know, do that part because it didn't feel
Well,
right.
why don't you guys try it again? Okay. And because maybe it led you in the wrong direction. And I don't want that to happen. But I think if you do it, I would like you to make a decision of you like him or you don't. Because I didn't see that decision. I just saw you doing your lines there.
Okay.
And that's not typical of you. I'd like to see you making the decision of, before you say, well, I can get you the number. I think that she likes him and I'd like to see that beat there.
Okay, yeah, I don't play it at all like this. That's why, you know, I don't like to play to do a scene that where I already watched the movie, because yeah, I don't play like I like him. I just play like I know he likes me, like, you know.
Oh, well then play that.
Okay.
I
That's
need
what
to
I,
see, I need to see something. I
that's
didn't,
what I
all
try to
I,
play.
no, all I saw was someone being very courteous. I'll get you the number. In other words, I didn't see you preening a little bit like, oh, he likes me. I can get you the number. Let's see it that way.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I just didn't see any of that. I just saw a nice, friendly person saying, I'll get you the number. I'd like you to see, oh, he likes me. I'd like to see that moment where you make that decision.
Okay. I can try.
I know you can do it.
Okay.
Danny, smile at her. Maybe give her a smile. Yeah.
Hi. Hi. I guess you haven't been here before. Yeah, you just have to wait in line and grab a number. You know.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I can grab it for you if you want.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, sure. Here.
Thank you.
And you know, this guy just call out number completely out of sequence.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a weird game of bingo, you know.
All right.
But no one wins. So yeah.
What's your number?
So this is how it happened, just like that. Whoa.
Just like what? What happens? Like what?
That is very clever.
I don't know why what's clever. I'm just asking what the number is.
Yeah. You like, what's your number? And then I go like, oh, 118. And then you're like, oh no, I mean your phone number.
Oh.
Yeah, you are really good. How long have you been hanging on to that little nuggets?
I haven't, I haven't been hanging on to that. That's not a nugget.
Yeah, you go to dry cleaners, try to hit on perfect girls. Yeah. All right, it's okay. Give me your phone.
My phone?
Yeah, just give me your phone and I'll give you my phone number.
Are you still talking to?
Yeah,
me?
just don't chicken out now, son. Come on, just give me your phone.
Chickening out?
Give me your phone. I'll give you my phone number. We just exchange phone, okay? I give you my phone, you give me yours, and we just put each other's number, right? Sure.
Okay.
You know, just level the playing field a little bit.
Do people do this?
Sure. And you know, this way you don't have to feel intimidated.
I'm not intimidated.
All right, I'll call you, okay? Because I think they just called my number. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Wow. That was interesting.
That was really cute. Did you feel better with it, Noelle?
A little bit, yeah. I try to keep in mind what you just told me,
Yeah,
like to be
it
more.
was brighter and lighter. Danny, how did you feel?
Yeah, I liked it. At the end, I felt, you mentioned that you wanted me to smile.
Yeah.
But I felt, which yeah, I felt more confused than, but
Well,
then I
you
kind of
are.
realized, yeah.
Yeah, no, I
Then I
liked
kind of
how you,
realized,
I liked how you played it. Directors just give you their
Way.
version. Then what you do with it is your version. Do you know what I mean? We
yeah.
just give you little notes, and then where you take those notes are up to you. But I really
Yeah.
like the scene. So thank you.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's bring up Marco. There's Marco here. And Jennifer. And Marco. And let me get rid of Danny. So you guys never had a chance to do it. So you're going to do everything at once. You're going to get to just go through it once. Then I'm going to have you do it with gibberish, silence and gibberish, and then you'll do it again. Get your hand off your face, Dan. There we go, Marco.
Okay.
And action.
What are you doing now?
I'm writing down what you say. It might be important when I have to explain why you have to be removed.
This morning, before I spoke with Mrs. Miller, I took the precaution of calling your last parish.
What did he say?
Who?
The father.
Well, I didn't speak to him. I spoke to a nun.
You should have spoken to the pastor.
Well, I spoke to a nun.
You know that's not the proper route for you to have taken, sister. The church is very clear. You're supposed to go through the pastor.
Why? You have an understanding, you and he?
No, you have no right to go rummaging through my past.
And you have a history. Okay, this is your third parish in 5 years. Why?
Call the pastor. Ask him why he left. It's perfectly innocent.
I'm not calling the pastor.
I'm a good priest.
No. You will go after another child and another child until you are stopped.
What nun did you speak to?
I won't say.
I've not touched the child.
You have.
You haven't the slightest proof of anything.
But I have my certainty. And armed with that, I will go to your last parish and the one before that if necessary. I'll find a parent, Father Flynn. Trust me. I will.
You have no right to act on your own. You have taken vows, obedience being one. You answer to us. You have no right to step outside the church.
I will step outside the church if that's what needs to be done. Till that door should shut behind me. I will do what needs to be done, even though I'll be damned to hell for it. You should understand that, or you will mistake me. Now, did you give Donald Miller wine to drink?
Have you never done anything wrong?
I have.
A mortal sin?
Yes.
And
And I confessed it, Father.
then whatever I have done, I have left in the healing hands of my confessor, as have you. We are the same.
No, we are not. We are not the same. A dog that bites is a dog that bites. Now, did you or did you not give Donald Miller wine to drink?
No,
Mental reservation?
no.
I see. Then you're a liar. Very well then. If you will not leave my office, then I will. But just be clear, once I go, I will not stop.
Wait. 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 I can't say everything, you understand? There are things I can't say. Even if you can't imagine the explanation, sister, remember, there are things beyond your knowledge. Even if you feel certainty, it is an emotion, not a fact.
You will request a transfer and take a leave of absence until it's granted.
You give me nothing.
It's Donald Miller who has nothing. And it's you that took full advantage of that.
I've done nothing wrong. I care about that boy.
Why? Because you smile at him and sympathize with him? And you talk to him as if you were the same? You're a cheat. And that warm feeling you experienced when that boy looked at you with trust was not the sensation of virtue. This could be got by any drunkard with his tot of rum.
I can fight you.
And you will lose.
Where's your compassion?
Know where you can get at it. Stay here and compose yourself. You can use the phone if you like. Good day, Father. I have no sympathy for you. I know you're invulnerable to true regret. And cut your nails.
Very interesting. Marco, you did something that I found very fascinating. You played him guilty. Do you, Marco, think you're guilty?
No.
Yeah, that's the beauty of this movie. We never know if he's guilty or not. But there's one thing, and I loved how you did it when you said there are things that you don't know about. What do you think that line is about, Marco?
That you can't be all knowing.
Right. You need to play that line that way then, because you're playing that line as if you've really created that you're really guilty. So I think I can help you when we're going to do it another way. You right at the very beginning, you're really, really angry at her. And you're playing it very, very angry right away, which in most acting roles gives you nowhere to go. However, I must say you did find a place to go. So you surprised me. You changed the modality of it. But if I were you, I would start out trying to reason with her. Do you know what I mean? Not being her best friend or anything, but just this, you've seen the picture, right?
Yeah.
He's a wonderful, pleasant, lovely priest. The kids love him. The other nuns love him. Everybody loves this man but her. And, you know, she realizes you're really trying to change her church and the way she has control over it. So it's really two very strong entities coming up against each other. So instead of being angry right away, I would try and not get angry until after you find out that she's called the parish and talk to a nun instead of a priest. Then you would start to get angry. But I think at the very beginning, you're defending yourself. You know, you're trying to figure out what she's doing. And then you've got several different strategies. I mean, this man is smart, very, Smart. So I like the way you did, sister. Have you ever done anything? You know, I like that strategy there. Have you ever done anything wrong? Because you're trying to bring her to a point of where she sees that maybe you did something small and now that she's made it big. It's a very hard role, both of these roles, by the way. I've played the sister Alaguisa, and it's not easy. And the picture was mind-boggling. I hated it, but it was really intense. It was intense because you never find out if it's right or wrong, because she never really does call your pastors. She never does check up on you. She's just trying to see how you react. So I'd like to see you try and be cool there, Marco, and then start to get upset. So let's do this now with just quietness and gibberish.
Okay. Actually, on my very first line, I'm like really asking for it. When I have to explain why you have to be removed, I'm like really head on with her, right?
Yeah, but in a more subtle way.
Okay. Okay.
Because the two of you have come up against each other. So you're taking notes. Just, I throw it away. Maybe matter of fact. Because otherwise we don't like you right off the bat. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we want to fall in love with you and then see it build. So here we go. Let's see if you can find it that way.
I don't know.
Na 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 na.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Na na na. Na
No. No, no, no.
na 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 na.
No, no, no.
Na 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 na.
No, no, no.
No. Na 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 na. No.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
Na. Na 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 na. Na
No,
na na na.
no.
Na. Na.
No. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no.
Na 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 na. Na.
No.
Na. Na.
No,
Na. No.
no, no.
No. No.
No. No, no, 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 no. No,
Na
no.
na. 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 Na.
Mm-mm.
Na.
No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, no. No, no, no.
Na 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 na. Na. Huh?
No.
Na na na.
No.
No.
No, no, no. No, no.
Na 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 na.
No.
Hmm.
How do you know? I don't know. No, 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 no. I don't know. No, no. No. No, no, no. No.
No.
No.
No.
No, no. 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 And then no. No. No.
Yeah, yeah. No, 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 no.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no.
No, no.
No. No, 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 no. And no, 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 no.
No, 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 no. No, no, no.
And then, and then, I don't know. No, no, no. I don't know, no, 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 no. I don't know. No.
No, no.
No, no, no.
No, no, no. No.
No, no, no.
Good. Okay, let's start the scene.
Jeez. I'm like having such a problem over here. Hold up a second. I got it. I got this. I got this.
That was nice, both of you, really nice.
What are you doing now?
I'm writing down what you say. It might be important when I have to explain why you have to be removed.
Well, this morning, before I spoke with Mrs. Miller, I took the precaution of calling your last parish.
What did he say?
Who?
The pastor.
I didn't speak to a pastor. I spoke with a nun.
You should have spoken to the pastor.
Well, I spoke with a nun.
You know that's not the proper route for you to have taken, sister. The church is very clear. You're supposed to go through the pastor.
Why? You have an understanding, you and he?
No. You have no right to go rummaging through my past.
You have a history. This is your third parish in the last 5 years. Why?
Call the pastor. Ask him why he left. It's perfectly innocent.
I'm not calling the pastor.
I'm a good priest.
No. You will go after another child and another child until you are stopped.
What nun did you speak to?
I won't say.
I've not touched the child.
You have.
You haven't the slightest proof of anything.
But I have my certainty. And armed with that, I will go to your last parish and the one before that if necessary. I'll find a parent, Father Flynn. Trust me, I will.
You have no right to act on your own. You have taken vows, obedience being one. You answer to us. You have no right to step outside the church.
I will step outside the church if that's what needs to be done. Till that door should shut behind me, I will do what needs to be done. Though I'll be damned to hell for it all. You should understand that, or you will mistake me in this. Now, did you give Donald Miller wine to drink?
Have you ever done anything wrong?
I have,
A mortal sin?
yes.
And
And I confessed it, Father.
then whatever I have done, I have left in the healing hands of my confessor, as have you. We're just the same.
No, we're not. We are not the same. A dog that bites is a dog that bites. Now, did you or did you not give Donald Miller wine to drink.
No,
Mental reservation?
no.
You lie then. Very well. If you will not leave my office, then I will. But be clear on this. Once I go, I will not stop.
Wait, wait. I can't say everything, you understand? There are things I can't say. Even if you can't imagine the explanation, sister, remember, there are things beyond your knowledge. Even if you feel certainty, it is an emotion, not a fact.
You will request a transfer and take a leave of absence until it's granted.
You'd leave me with nothing.
No, it's Donald Miller who has nothing. And it's you who took full advantage of that.
I've done nothing wrong. I care about that boy.
Why? Because you smile at him and you sympathize with him? And you talk to him as if you and he were the same? You're a cheat, okay? And that warm feeling you experienced when that boy looked at you with trust was not the sensation of virtue. That could be got by any drunkard with his tot of rum.
I can fight you.
And you will lose.
Where's your compassion?
Know where you can get at it. Stay here and compose yourself. You can use the phone if you'd like. Good day, Father. I have no sympathy for you. I know you are invulnerable to true regret. And cut your nails.
Wow, that was pretty intense. Everybody come back. How did you feel about that?
I am sweating, that's all I know. Better, actually. I felt better about that last one, I think.
Marco, how did you feel?
Yep. Same. It's better. Yeah, it was at least more. It built, so it was the character was more interesting now because it wasn't just anger. There was anger, defeat, there was confusion, there was
Yeah.
tenderness.
Yeah, the problem with anger for all of us is that once we do it, it can take over. And if we start off with anger, well, we're going to end up with anger. But the second time you played it, it was much more interesting, both of you, because he says, you say something, which is, we are both the same. And you are. It's two very heavy duty personalities coming together. You're the new church, Marco, and Jennifer is symbolic of the old church. You know, she runs it dark, she runs it, you know, on time, she runs it with major rules. It's not a warm, friendly place. And then you come and you brighten it up and everyone likes you and you're powerful. And on one hand, she's very jealous. And on the other hand, she has her doubt. You know, and we never
We can't
find.
see you, Tony. Tony, we can't see you.
Oh, you know, I've been told that's the best way. No, I'm so sorry. And for you, you played him very humble this time, but there could be the possibility that she's right, but we're not sure. I really liked it. What, Stephen, Danny, Noel, Ken, come back in. What did you guys feel?
I will-
Just like you said. Yeah.
I will say
Um,
side note. Go ahead, Danny. Sorry. I
Oh, no.
started. You were already talking, my bad.
Yeah. No, yeah, it was hard to tell Marco if you were guilty or not. Well, I think you were, but you know, it was, there was some doubt, I guess, a little bit with you know.
Have you seen
Oh.
the picture, Danny?
No, I haven't.
We never know if he is guilty or not.
Huh, I'll have to watch it.
Never know.
Huh.
Drove me nuts. What did, with Stephen, Kenneth, Noel, any feedback for them?
No, I thought that was really good. You took the direction really well,
It was
which
really lovely.
definitely added a different layer to the scene, and it played more. It was heavier. It was good. It was good.
It wasn't just two people fighting.
Yeah.
There was a lot more going on.
It was good. It was good. But Jennifer, you were really cute and super funny with this little thing on. It was so funny. I mean, I know the scene wasn't funny, but how do you say this? Like, you were just so cute.
She
Yeah,
did
no,
a good job,
Totally.
didn't she? I think you did a really good job.
Yeah.
I mean, I played this role. It is,
hard.
it's hard. Meryl Streep played this role. It's not a likable role.
Yeah.
You know, you're not a likable character in it too. Nobody really likes her. They respect her, but they don't like her. You know, whereas with Marco's character, everybody's excited. They like him. He's nice. He's fun. The kids adore him. He's friendly.
It was definitely difficult. Yeah.
Well, okay. I think we had a really good night. Good work. Jennifer, did you have something else to say?
Oh, I did want to tell everyone else because I didn't really get to comment on everyone else's because we kind of missed it. That I really enjoyed everyone else's scenes. I thought that everyone did such a good job. They're all so funny. I was like, oh, yeah, y'all did a really good job. Every
Yeah.
single one of
Thank you.
you.
Yeah, y'all did. All you. And Barbara, Nancy, and Antonia were really cute too. I wasn't able to tell Antonia what a good Southern accent she did, but she did a cute Southern accent. All right, kids. So I guess, what is next week? I don't even know where I am. It's today the 17th. Today's the 16th. So I guess
22nd, 23rd.
Today's
It's going to
16th.
be 23rd next week.
Mhm.
yeah, that'll be our 6th class. So let me know if you want to stay. And I think what I need to have you do is start reading as if you're reading with the casting director. You know, at least 2 or 3 times, because that's pretty much what you're going to be doing, is reading predominantly with a casting director or a reader, which is totally different in
You
life.
mean the casting director is the one doing the other, you're doing the
A lot
dialogue
of
with?
times, yeah, even more so now. In fact, I'm having lunch with Victoria. It's her birthday, and she's doing a couple more new films towards the end of the year. But there's just no money. They don't even hire readers anymore. They don't put you together with somebody else until they've really cast one of them, and they want to see what you look like with that one of them.
That's strange because she does higher budget films, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I'm not talking about her directly.
Oh, okay. Just in
I'm
general.
just talking
Okay.
about in general. We were talking about how, you know, it's changed so differently. And I think one of them's a lower budget film she's doing. A friend of hers has asked her to do it, and Victoria said yes. So, you know, she remembers all of you. So, but I have to bring in some other people. All right, kids, any questions before we say vamonos?
You're picking our scenes next week, right?
Do you want me to, or do you want to pick your own scenes?
I think I'd rather you pick them. That was,
It's hard
that's a lot of
work.
work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, isn't it? It's a lot of work. But I'm more than happy to pick the scenes. I've got scenes here that's good for all of you. Is there anybody someone hasn't worked with? Marco, have you worked with everybody?
Everyone here. Everyone among
Okay. Everybody
There is Barbara and Nancy and Antonia, Tony.
that you haven't, I know, but is there someone hasn't worked with yet?
I don't think I've worked with Antonia.
Yeah, I don't think I have
same.
either.
Hey, yeah.
I was supposed to the first class, I think, but she didn't. There was that mix-up. We couldn't get her email.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also haven't worked with her. Interesting. She's the one person none of us have worked with.
You've worked with her?
No, I haven't worked with, I think, Nancy, Stephen, and Antonia.
Who's the other person?
Nancy.
Nancy.
Oh, good. So Marco, I'll put you with Nancy. Don't keep Nancy waiting. Okay, so I've got Jennifer, Antonia, Stephen with Noel, Marcos with Nancy, Barbara with, who do I have left? Kenny and Danny?
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to do a 3-person scene, 2 guys and a girl. All right.
Okay.
Okay, kids, my love to you. Happy Monday.
night.
Okay, yeah.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good
Night.
night.